Hey, grand rising and right blessings to all of my patrons. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to Venus Day. Welcome to Solstice Day, which also is an 8 numerological energy value and frequency day, which is about being in your power, your leadership. It's about the energy of manifestation, literally. And there's three different ways that you can experience that today. I'll show you the map here. But honestly, because most of the transits don't take place until super late evening, you got literally all day to, and I highly encourage you to do some sort of gratitude list today. We're all going to be asked to manifest something new. Continue on with something that we've already experienced, which is where the gratitude list comes from. Because when you're being grateful for something you've already received, you sort of lock that frequency in so that it continues, and then you can seed something new that you want to be able to experience. So we all have some glorious things that are going to be showing up today. So I'm going to bring up the map here in just a second, and based on the solar energy alone, two different ways I want to explain this. If you have been feeling like your cosmic butt has been kicked over these past couple of days, inserts hand here, do not avoid going and getting some of this sexy sunshine today on your face, even if it's just 10 minutes. The solar codes and the other things that are coming in are really here to assist you. And if you are one that supports and understands, appreciates, and is in alignment with how do I want to say this? The elemental energy within the solar. It's a good day for appreciation for those frequencies to come in to assist in order to heighten, expand your capability for manifesting. So you soak up some sun, you get your list going today for your attitude of gratitude things and what it is that you want to be able to do. And you let that literally recharge your physical body, recharge your cellular system, your DNA, your water of your body, all those different types of things. It is such a magical day. And for those of you guys that are going into super deep meditation or whatever it takes for you to get into that happy Zen zone where you just are feeling at calm, there's some strong higher consciousness connections, I can tell you without a doubt, that are going to be made today for some of you. Also, do not forget to venerate and or include your ancestors of light, especially when you're doing that attitude of gratitude. That alone is going to assist most people today, but it is worth saying because obviously it is what it is. But let's bring up the map today. Let's talk about the different transits, and then we're going to break it down to each of the different elemental signs because there's so many common themes between each of the groupings that it's just worthy just to make it short and sweet as much as we can, because I've already drilled on to the long. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the transit that we woke up into this morning at like 6:23, when the moon energy in Aries is been kicking some conversational butt. So here's what happens. Moon Aries energy is a little bit aggressive. It's a little bit assertive. Even though it's moon energy, it gives you that reflective component of shoulda, woulda, coulda for a lot of people practically. And it just gets your goat. So there's been a lot of, it promotes conflicting information within you. So a lot of people are feeling that a little bit more today with that Mercury, Chatty Cathy. But the whole purpose of the energy today is to allow yourself to recognize, this really isn't working for me. And I really want to go to here. So the universe says, if you're being honest with yourself today about what's not been working for you, we can assist you with going where you want to go. But for so many of us, we already know what that looks like. But there are some people out there, you are the asshole. You're the one that's creating the problem. You're the one that's blocking your own frequency and energy because you're focusing on the negative portions of things as opposed to the potentials of the other things. So put your focus on what it is that you want to be able to receive, and you're going to get it. Let's go ahead and talk about the rest of the transits. So the official timing of what's going to be taking place today is at 9:53 p.m. The moon moves out of Aries and it goes into its exalted position of Taurus. Money magic, physical body magic, all the different things that it comes with resources, while Taurus is also being supported with Mama Venus being right there. Hello, that's enough on its own. But wait, there's more. Then we also understand that the sun is going to move out of Gemini, where we've had our thoughts being all over the place, and it's going to go more into Cancer, heart space energy. A little bit later on at 10 8:42 p.m. And prior to that, the sun and the moon clearly are going to have their sextile at like 8:49. So it's about like 9 o'clock. The last transit's going to be at like 11:15. And that transit is going to highlight what's going on with the Mars, which is currently in Virgo, as you guys know, into this portion of the quincunx, which is part of the yod we discussed the other day with Neptune. So it's about the universe opening up the way that you want to sort of practically set your intentions and wishes, wants, and all those different types of things. But the universe has been yanking us back a little bit. This is not practical. This is not solid. You have to really be thinking about doing it in this direction. And for some people, if you've been doing the work, then obviously it's going to be a little bit easier for you to expand in that. But some people, that's something's not appropriate here. Like, you got to move past this. Anyway, we got that. We already know that Jupiter in Cancer is also in its home zone of huge expansion. And so when that sun gets in there with Jupiter and Mercury of the universe, it's communicate, growth, and growth. Same thing that Mama Venus with this moon in Taurus is doing. So these two yods that we're pointing out, those are the same yods that I mentioned the other day for the same purposes. The Mars one in Virgo, right? How swiftly we're doing things in practical order, being supported with that Neptunian energy, and then the change energy that comes in with Pluto being supported, and also the Pluto energy being supported with the Jupiter energy coming down here. So they're saying the same thing, three different ways the universe wants to grab you by the boo-boo and say, you can have this, but you gotta be truthful. This is some BS, and you know it, let it go. Okay. How does this affect each of the different signs today? Okay. If you happen to be an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, the common theme for all of you guys is today is the day you are literally gonna walk away from something that has just been emotionally draining you. It could be a person, it could be a project, it could be so many different types of things, but today you are going towards the light, Carol Ann, okay? And you should feel very comfortable with that. Now our air signs, Gemini, Libras, and Aquariuses, there's two sort of back-to-back things that are taking place today, and of course that makes sense with the solar energy moving out of Gemini and all this Pluto energy that's taking place going on there. There's magic in the air. So I would say that if you're an air sign, you get a little bit extra time to really contemplate those next things that need to take place. Write it down. You already have a list. We know you do, okay? 10, 20 things on your list of all the things that need to be done. This is what we want you to do, says the universe. We want you to, along with the attitude of gratitude, because you're going to do it anyway, pick 2 or 3 that you can literally focus on today and give us the rest of it, okay? And we're going to help you move forward. Some of you have been trying to do too much, and the universe is like, you can't be in 17 different places at once. Let's just sort of regroup, right? Herding cats, and we're going to assist you in the next direction. But it's good, but you guys have just a little bit, you get some time to marinate on that. Fire signs. That's going to be our Aries, of course, our Leos, and our Sagittarius. The common theme for you guys is that you've already planted some seeds about where it is that you want to be able to go. And the fire energy that has been in all of our zones is just asking you to be aware that it's time to plant new seeds. It's time to move forward in a different direction. Do something different, right? So I'm just going to use a farming analogy. You planted your tomatoes already. Now it's time to leave them alone. Go do something over here. And then at some point you're going to come back. But there's a need for you to push forward with something different, with something new. Give gratitude to all of the older things, because if you put your energy in the new, just let that marinate over here. Go get your fingers out of the pot and go do this new thing. I know it's a really weird analogy, but it is what it is. And the common thing for our water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and our Pisces today is your emotional energy is going to either make you be really, really happy today or really, really sad today. So what you're going to want to be able to do is use that energy that you have today. Use your emotional intelligence to put you in the direction of what it is that you really want to experience, because you water signs are also getting highly blessed with financial matters or structure matters. So, as always, may you receive what it is that you need, want, and desire, and continue to find the beauty in all things. We'll see some of you guys later. Take care. Bye.